What's up, everybody? Today we are reading the Batman issue of Nintendo Power. I'm Damon Hadfield. I'm joined here by Sam Claiborne.
Hi, Damon.
Brian Altano. One of the things I noticed right away here that's interesting is I believe this movie came out in the summer of '89.
Yeah.
But now they're previewing the game the following January. So this was before they were timing video games with the releases of movies, I think.
Yeah, or at least magazine coverage of Sid.
It took them a while to make sure that this game looked absolutely nothing like the movie.
This is the Batman that a lot of people like.
Yeah.
It's the Sunsoft Batman.
No, it's a good game, but it's back then video game and video game movies were very different.
Yeah, I don't think that game was developed with the movie in mind anyway.
Yeah.
I think they're just using the movie to promote it. I'm sure that game came out in Japan 2 years earlier.
Yeah, I mean, as we'll see here, he has a purple suit on. I guess maybe that's a practical decision that they made, because if he was black, you wouldn't be able to see him as well.
Yes, yeah. I bet you, to make that game, they probably sent one picture of Jack Nicholson and one picture of Michael Keaton to Japan.
and by a video game was made. Nintendo went and got another magazine, clipped out the pictures.
What's going on this cover, by the way? Like, why is this 80% Gaussian blur?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are they in a room?
They must be in the last level, and they don't want to give away spoilers.
And I don't think this is actually included here in our scan, but do you really need 16 pages on Tetris?
Oh, my God.
16 pages.
Oh, my God.
That tip book is actually really interesting. It's like, if you get a piece like this, and you get a piece like this is what you want to do. Like, it actually has it all drawn out. I remember it distinctly.
Oh, wow.
This guy's really cool.
Get a free Team Power.
Did you guys ever have that pin?
Yes, I did.
I want that tracksuit, though.
Yeah, the tracksuit's great. Really cool. Only people that worked at Nintendo got to wear those tracksuits. Yeah. Nay, they had to wear them.
So we're getting right into it here. There's a pretty good letter.
Look at that evolution of Mario.
Oh, this is awesome.
It's kind of cool.
So they ask, this letter from Jim Jackman reads, I can't help but notice something interesting about Mario. Over the past couple of years, his nose has dramatically changed shape. Used to be sharp and droopy in Donkey Kong.
Oh, that's weird, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But now in Super Mario Bros. 2, it is more rounded and somewhat elevated. Has Mario, like many other successful superstars, had his nose fixed to improve his appearance?
How did they not write back anything but, no, Jim, you idiot. He's a cartoon. They must have gotten so many letters like this. This is great.
Do you think this is really a picture of a real game counselor?
Stay tuned for the real scoop.
Well, that's how I dress, and I'm a game counselor, so I can relate. Does he have an ROB in the background?
I think that's Rob, yeah. Back there too. I like this first letter here in the video spotlight. I'm a college student and a power player. Whenever I find myself swamped with research papers, tests, and labs needing to be completed, I quickly call timeout and go for my NES. Playing my NES clears my mind so I can concentrate. It helps to get rid of stress, and it keeps me from spending so much money at the arcade on campus.
Oh, of course.
I found the
That's
NES
clever.
to be the next best thing to having an actual arcade game. My future goal is to become a game counselor. He's like going to college.
Yeah.
Why does he want to be?
Wait, no, he's on a real career path. What's he trying to do?
Well, as we all know,
this guy.
Game counselors are now salaried peoples at IGN, so maybe he was on a good track after all.
Yeah, I guess, but I mean, he was like.
He does look a little young for college, too.
I know. I think that's the next guy. Oh wait, no, that's not Kathy Craham.
I don't know.
That's just a random picture of a boy they just threw in there. Fill the space with a picture of a boy.
Well, I think so. This is Kathy's oldest son here. That she's.
Oh, okay, all right. I was like, I don't understand who's right. Because it's not a college kid, and that's not a Kathy.
Check out the art at the top too. My favorite Nintendo Power artist. We need to figure out this guy's name or this woman's name.
This is so cool because it's like everyone's at this party, and this guy in the end is drunk, and then there's this nerd that's just like, I don't get it.
I like how, there's a guy playing NES, but there's also a guy playing Game Boy. Game Boy was, like, seriously a major part of Nintendo at this era. Remember the last?
It had just come out, like, 6 months earlier.
Yeah,
right?
this guy, Let's Read we did with Nintendo Power did not have much Game Boy stuff in it.
This artist always draws a baseball player and an umpire in an argument somewhere. Like, right there in the middle. Yeah, they're just butting heads. They're at a party. Or this guy just brought a glass of wine to the baseball game. I don't know what's going on here. This is crazy.
I like all the pizza slices around them.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Gilkey writes in, claiming to be a power player. He's only 16. Doesn't this dude look older than 16 here?
Yeah.
Yes,
he does.
Yeah, he looks like 40.
I'm a power player, as I can usually solve any game that I get my hands on within 5 days.
He's using the solution term for beating a game.
I solved the game.
I know that's a big thing in Britain. But
is that what they say?
Yeah. Well, they're not even more, but we beat a game. Yeah, but solve a game is like always.
This guy is from here.
It's not a Rubik's Cube. Goonies 2 is not a Rubik's Cube.
Some of my more outstanding achievements are solving the Goonies 2 in one day, scoring over 3 million in Mega Man. Who pays attention to their score?
That doesn't
in
make
Mega
any
Man?
sense.
Nintendo Power, there's that whole rankings in the end. You know, there's so much about score.
And solving Super Mario Brothers 2 with 72 lives left. All right, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
that's a lot of lives.
My friends at
I
That
can't
means
do
he's
that.
good at the slot machine. Beep, 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 beep,
My
beep.
friends at school call me Nintendo Man. I bet they called you different things behind you.
Yeah, they're not.
I think, you know, like...
I wonder if they call you at all anymore.
I bet he had a lot of sway on campus with that stash.
Nintendo
Yeah.
Man. Hey, what's up, Nintendo Man?
He walks up to a bunch of girls. He's like, I was able to solve Mega Man in 5 days.
I used to be a Nintendo boy until I grew this mustache.
Our cover story is Batman. So you like, it does have like cutscenes from the movie,
Yeah. Oh, okay. So maybe you're right. Yeah, it was
but
inspired
then
by
they
the
have
movie.
different villains here. Like, the Killer Moth is not in the movie.
No.
But he's like, you know,
Definitely not.
He has his own stage here.
Batman begins his search for the Joker. Yeah, he didn't fight a moth. He didn't do any of this stuff.
This
I don't even
layout's
know
really
where
nice.
I don't even know where we are right now. Is this a factory?
Look at the background of the city, in
Up
like
here?
in the background. Like, just like there's not. It's not repeated stuff. Like there's actually
Yeah.
a layout to the levels,
Yeah.
and you can't see that when you're playing a game too well. I just
Oh,
love
he's at the
seeing these.
chemical plant. Obviously, this is where Joker
yeah.
fell in.
Oh, so I was totally wrong.
He does
with
the thing
movie
where he shoots, you know, the hole through the door and then drives through it.
Yeah.
That's from the movie.
So they definitely made this after seeing the movie in the theater entirely.
I mean,
I'm
like we said,
yeah.
this is 6 months after the movie's out.
No, like Damon said, Mothman was not in the movie in the theater, so they saw this and they're like, that scene where the Joker becomes a Joker. I think it would be better if we had a giant man moth in
Yeah,
there.
I had a feeling. I have a feeling they maybe added in maybe the cutscenes or something.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll have to see what the Japanese version's like.
This is such
It
a
is
a
on
really
sound, so.
dark, miserable looking game.
Yeah.
I think I just rented this game.
Yeah, me too.
What's an MIS?
The music is really good.
A machine intelligence system.
I'll tell you, when we did our top 100 NES games, like people are diehard fans of this. I think Comedy Buttons Ryan Scott, once of GameSpy here, likes this game a whole lot.
He's a crazy person when it comes to NES games.
Oh boy!
Oh, don't leave the
Surprise Jader. See, I don't know what's going on here. I like how there's blades.
When you get
to
a glimpse of
avoid that.
Jader, yeah, who is Jader?
Do you guys remember when every game had blades to avoid?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
no matter what, Mega Man, Castlevania, Batman. It's just that's what you did in games. You avoided blades.
Well, you couldn't do that
Even
anymore
Mario.
because people would be like, now games are realistic. So
Yeah.
it'd be like, somebody put blades there.
Do you remember when they started adding swinging blades into 3D games? And you're like, I don't know how to avoid these anymore. You just get them hit all the time.
The Electrocutioner is the strongest warrior on Earth. He transmits a high voltage beam from his arm. Yeah, who are these characters?
I don't know.
I mean,
He's
they
fighting
made-
a dinosaur down here.
I'm pretty sure he's on the Sinister Six.
What is that down there? That's ridiculous.
that's like
Is that the background
it's a
of his?
machine, right?
Like a fire lizard of sorts?
Fire lizard. I think it's like a tank.
Stage
Looks like-
5,
like
the
Blaster
confrontation.
Master
Yeah, it does.
vehicle.
Man.
The confrontation. At least it ends in
They-
the cathedral like the movie
They get
does.
you.
Yeah.
They get you pretty far into the game with this guide.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Now, Shadowgate was one of my very favorite NES games.
Yeah, this is a great game.
This is
Oh,
one that
yeah.
you played on because I know it's a popular PC game.
Well, like it says, from
And
the
it's-
world
it-
of PC.
I mean, it's quite port. Like you wouldn't think that you'd be able to port this out.
I mean, we didn't have a computer when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So I only had, this was my only
or
option.
one that I didn't have one that could run this. I just was aware of it as a computer
Yeah.
game.
I had a computer, but it had like 4 colors. Like you could play Donkey Kong, and it was like purple
yeah.
and blue.
But this
Yeah.
game, you know, is a
The
point.
layout of this section is so cool. It's like the fantasy tiles with the burnt away page. It's awesome
yeah.
looking.
Yeah, that is awesome. This is like my first experience with a point-and-click adventure.
Yeah.
Not Goonies too.
That's not a point-and-click adventure.
Yeah, there's parts of it that
first-person
are.
scenes,
Yeah.
I guess. But
You got to
it's
point at the
also
wall and click on it.
Side-scrolling.
Sometimes you have to hit it with a hammer.
They show you a lot of the game here in this layout.
I love layouts of games like this or like Zork and stuff where you can like actually see how the rooms are laid out just by turning left and right.
Yeah.
You can map it out
It's really
yourself.
weird. Not like how in the middle of the page it says, take key 2 from book. Okay.
I mean, it's good advice.
Okay.
That's what you do in the main hallway.
Dragon Breath.
Yeah, I don't know this game very well. You guys.
This is so weird.
I like the
This
guy
game-
crossing the bridge.
Yeah, this game also has great music. I think the skeleton's just hanging out in the water here, but you can't reach them, so you have to drop this crystal ball in the water, and it freezes it, so you can actually walk out.
Oh.
And get the
Well, then can you? Oh, so it's not an enemy.
yeah,
he's
he's
just holding a
I don't
key.
even think he's alive.
Look at the colored pencil.
I don't think the skeleton is alive.
How great would it be if games now looked like the box art and colored
Yes.
pencil renderings of games
Oh,
back
God, I
then?
They
wish.
could, right?
Yeah,
Like with the-
we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting to the point where Mega Man 2's cover could be the inspiration for a Mega Man 2 game.
Don't say that.
That'd
That'll
be
actually
great.
happen.
Well, you like Fat Mega Man and that Capcom fighter.
Yeah,
What was
he's
it,
all right.
PC3? I thought that was really clever.
They tell you how to get really deep into this game.
Yeah, this is pretty far.
Anyway, this is a great
the making of Super
Mario Bros.
Oh, okay.
Wow, just building.
Dude, I remember this layout. This was amazing. This blew my mind when I read this.
And that building is still where Nintendo is.
This is Nintendo HQ in Kyoto.
Yeah.
There's a really small Nintendo logo right here.
Yeah.
That's how you know that's the only signifier.
Oh, man.
See, I love seeing this for the first time, like actually seeing drawings of, because I didn't understand how video games were made.
What the hell is that statue is what I thought when I was a kid.
Is that in the game? Is that in Mario 3?
Yeah, when you're a Tanuki and you press down, you turn into that statue.
And the turtles get confused. They don't understand who you are anymore. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
What?
It just throws them for a loop.
What? Look at Miyamoto working.
I know. He's
That's
just
like
look
the
at his
earliest
tiny
picture
little
of him.
room, and he's just like drawing.
I like how
Mario.
this draws attention to the creators of Mario in Japan and Shigeru Miyamoto at the time. Like, that's really significant. Like, nobody knew this stuff generally.
I know. Yeah, this blew my mind, especially seeing like levels
look at that printout
gridded out and like that. Like seeing all the power ups and stuff like drawn on a grid. So cool. I was like, I guess that makes sense.
What is that
Kondo
grid?
composing the music.
Yeah.
The best.
He's
music
just jamming out in the other room.
So on those tile sets, those are the question mark blocks and a couple other things. So I just filled in the colors. Wow.
How this like just looking?
I just want a big book of this notebook.
It's so weird to me because like seeing this, I played this game as a kid, of course, constantly, and I play as an adult. I still love it, but I never really put together that like a bunch of grown men got together. One of them was on a keyboard in one room, and he's just like dun 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 dun, and the other one's like, I will make him a raccoon. Like that doesn't make any sense.
They say somewhere in here.
It's so weird.
They say over 10 people worked on Super Mario Bros. 3.
That's it.
Like over 10 people made one of the best games.
That's insane. There's like I think 1,000 people worked on Assassin's Creed 4.
I know, right?
10 people made Mario 3.
Over 10 people. They have a whole profile on Miyamoto here.
I will design the levels.
Dr. Miyamoto, as he's known to his fans? I never heard that.
No.
Is that a Dr. Mario joke?
But this was before Dr. Mario, I think.
I don't know.
Look at where at the bottom it just says conclusion.
Next time I meet him, though, I'm going to call him Doctor. See what happens.
Wow.
Oh, they're working on...
So does it say when it's coming out? We're supposed to be proud of the magical wonderland. Yeah, they don't give any clue.
Man, what does he say?
So cool.
Nothing about the wizard yet.
Somewhere in here he says something about the next game he's working on. He's like, and it's supposed to be a role-playing game set in the modern world. And it was totally Earthbound.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't work on Earthbound, though. Well, I guess a little bit, yeah. That's cool.
Oh, look at this. Like Super Famicom, like Super Mario Bros. 4 and Zelda 3.
So that means on a role-playing game set in modern times that will probably be available for the NES next year.
Okay, see, it's so crazy because back then they could just throw stuff like that around. You could just be like, "Oh, we're working on Zelda 3." Yeah. Now it would be like, "Oh my god!" Like if somebody came out and said, "We're making Fallout 4." Just in a magazine somewhere, just like, oh, I'm working on Doom 5, Fallout 4, a couple.
This is an article of making Mario 3, but they're already talking about Mario Brothers 4 because Super Mario Bros. 3 came out in 1989 in Japan.
Yeah,
we had to wait over a year to get it.
They have a whole feature on Willow.
Oh my god!
So was Willow? I mean, Willow was an older movie by this point. It had been out for a couple of years, right? I wasn't interested in playing this game. This game came out.
There was another game that was nothing like the movie. You straight up can't even read what it says up there.
I know, right? It's impossible.
What does that even say?
It's just really
Willow this. Yeah, it's such a colorblind test.
Just the fact that you can see that says that you're not colorblind, so you have it. Yeah, that's. There's an arcade game based on Willow. That's a baller.
Yeah, it was a Capcom joint, right?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I think my favorite thing about Nintendo Power is the way they drew all the items that you could get in the games.
Items!
Items.
Like boots?
Yeah, it's just like, everything looks so cool.
Boot? Just make it a boot.
If you're stuck.
I think this game had good music, too.
I don't remember. I don't think I ever played this game.
This was another rental for me.
Yeah.
You rented it for sure?
Rent, not buy.
I mean, it's clearly inspired by Zelda, which is cool.
Do you ever find, like, sometimes you would rent games from places and they wouldn't have the instruction booklet?
Oh, yeah.
And it would be really difficult to get into it.
But sometimes they had some places had this generic code set or booklet in it, and it was called Captain Code or something like
Sam
that.
and I talk about this every now and then because we're weird. But
and they condensed the whole manual into this.
You rent a game from like a supermarket, and there'd just be a piece of paper on the front. It'd be like, Captain Code says, watch out for the heart points. You'd be like, thanks. Sometimes it'd be for the wrong game.
Just the rental boxes are really cool,
awesome.
too. Those clear plastic boxes.
Yeah.
So did we saw the Double Dragon layout in the last video.
issue,
So they're already learning a little bit more about layout here.
Yeah,
they don't know a lot about color placement because it's still really hard to read. But this is awesome. Like, look at where it says Mission 1.
And I just love the layout of this whole level here.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
the
this is
verticality of it.
Yeah, this game was
Why
badass.
does Mission
when
1
it
have
first
2
came out.
eyes in it? Is what I wonder. Mission.
Oh man, good catch.
Oh, that's really weird. Yeah. Up here.
Wow.
Huh. Just a typo, I suppose. Yeah.
And they did
Very
it here too.
They did it for all of them. Mish.
Hey, it's predicting me's.
I gotta say, this game blew my mind when I got to the end of the second level and a helicopter landed and a bunch of dudes got out and you had to beat the crap out of them.
Get in the helicopter, right?
Yeah, and then you fly
throw
off.
them out the window or something.
Yep, the whole third level's in a helicopter, and remember, every time the door opens, you get pulled towards it.
Mm-hmm. You know what game had an awesome helicopter? Super C.
Yeah.
At the end of the first level.
What was awesome about this game was you could play 2 players simultaneously.
Because you couldn't in the first game.
Yeah, you had to take turns, which was really stupid.
Yeah, they just couldn't sort that out.
Oh man, I want to play this game so bad.
This is a great game.
Yeah.
It looks like Contra too.
This part where you cross the river is impossible though.
And then this boss is awesome.
Just the jumping.
Oh yeah, that boss is like basically a 400-foot tall tank just covered in dudes.
This art's great.
Oh, look at this. They're just like, and there's other stuff.
I love the other stuff.
That's all we can show you for now.
Yeah. Look at the nice skyline in the background.
This is
cool.
What are they showing us here?
I don't know. I don't remember that.
Neither will
played Double
rest
Dragon 2
until someone
since it
pays
came
for
out.
Marion's life.
Yeah, in the first game, she just get punched in the stomach. She gets blown away in the.
Oh yeah, she gets killed, right?
Yeah, they gun her down.
Spoilers.
Now,
Super Spike V-Ball. Never played this.
Yeah, I like this. I don't think I played this game either. Super Spike V-Ball.
Look at that guy in the lower left.
I take back everything I said about them learning about layout because this is atrocious.
Yeah.
Well, so
Can't read much on this page.
Nope. Oh man, I have no idea. This is visually offensive. I don't even know what's going on.
they're showing they showcase the players that you can use.
Yeah.
Down here, Billy and Jimmy are street toughs who can stand up to anyone. It's totally Billy and Jimmy from Double Dragon. They don't even mention it.
They don't make
Oh
the
my
connection.
god! Yeah, they just came out for the Double Dragon layout.
And they're in this
like,
other game.
they won't rest until they find the murderers of Marion, but they will play volleyball.
But like,
Haven't found those murderers yet.
I don't think whoever was laying this out even made the connection.
Yeah, at all.
Look at that sign that says roller skate.
Is it allowed?
I think that's from
Are they encouraging roller
I
skating?
don't know.
Guys,
I kind of want to play this game now.
set play up.
What the hell does that
Set,
even mean?
Play up. I think those are 3 volleyball turns. No, maybe not. Set something spike.
I like the differences between the Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York City championship
Nothing.
nets because
virtually
there's
no difference.
basically
I
nothing.
guess you can
One's
see the
pink.
skyline back here in New York City.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I take it back.
This is actually relatively medium on the power playometer or whatever that's
Right.
back there.
Another
Wow,
round.
look at that map for Demon Head. It ends in a volcano?
This I never played. This looks
I
insane.
totally rented this game.
Really?
What I like is, this
It's
is the opening
clearly
of the
based
game.
on an anime.
And what, they're just like
They're-
sleeping?
You get called in. You work for this group called SABRE, Special Assault Brigade for Real Emergencies.
Uh-huh.
But as you can see,
They wrote out.
the girl you're
Best
hanging
at
out
what
with
I
is
do.
clearly not the girl in the box.
None of these people look prepared for a real emergency at all either.
They're all manga characters
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
game,
what
but
the
on the
hell?
box they're just generic fantasy
sci-fi,
characters.
How, really though, how dumb
Do you guys
did
see
they
that-
think we were as kids?
I know.
I mean,
It's like, it's a Japanese game, it's got an American box cover, it's got a European name.
The greatest thing is that
Send
they
it off.
actually have Demon Head over there on the right. It's Clash at Demon Head, and there's the Demon Head right there.
I think this was a pretty cool game.
Collect the governor's medallions, that's your first...
Contact,
thing to do.
sprite, fascia.
Well,
None of that makes any sense to me.
Yeah, this is so weird. Look at this at
I don't know why I didn't rent
$9,000
this
super
one.
suit.
This would have been this looks like a total Samuel Claiborne at 6 years old, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Or 8 years old.
I mean, I think it has elements in common with Bionic Commando and Mega Man.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, a
Hell
classic.
yeah.
Oh my god.
One of the greatest. In
One of the greatest games of all time.
Is that art
There's
from
actually
the
a Kickstarter
cover?
for the sequel right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, there is. And they licensed the sequel, too.
But again, look at this art, and then look at the game.
Mm-hmm.
Totally
I
different
know.
worlds. And I have no idea who that guy in the lower right is. Can't make it alone. You better get some help. That's just a dude.
Must be
He's not even
manual,
from.
right?
He's not even from this game.
Yeah, who's this guy? This art is the pixel art is so great in the game.
I know.
Yeah, they're great. They did a good job with that.
God, I love
there's
this
some
game.
of the moves.
Smart shoppers check their lists.
I remember actually using this as a strategy guide for sure.
Yeah.
There's helpful stuff in here, yeah. Unlike that Demon Head
I like this
article.
Why'd they lay out this whole? This is just an empty.
I know. Oh, they had to fill up some space down there.
You're not alone.
I'm tired of writing.
Someone's on your side, and then Jazz are over there. Just be careful. We need a shirt with that on it.
I know.
Be careful.
Yeah, little girl.
I love that.
They're as cold as zombies.
Sherman Park is his turf.
That's cool. Head of the zombies, Thor.
What? Use this map of Sherman Park for your plan. What is? How is this supposed
There's
to be helpful?
not even
There's nothing there.
There's nothing.
So first I'm going to run to the left and punch some guys, and then I'm going to run to the right and punch some guys.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
I wonder if this has the tip where there's that secret shop in the underpass. That's my favorite thing.
You would think, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it does.
Practice, practice.
And then
I'm getting excited, Damon. I think you're almost upon classified information, my favorite section.
Ooh, not.
There's that guy again.
Yeah, he's holding a pool cube. Q.
Does he have a robot hand?
Oh,
So
top
you gotta go to
30.
the top 30
classified
first.
information. Wow, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is #1. Now we know that Ninja Turtles was the third most popular selling game for the NES.
Is that
now.
Yeah, for the NES period.
This first one isn't even considered the best one, is it?
No, but this was at the apex of,
So
of popularity.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
So-
you can see from the color coding over here, the light blue games are games that are really on the move and are rising
Oh.
fast.
And we suspect that these are based on the little cards you send in for contests. Because
Yeah.
on the back you do check off these games.
Now, again, no idea what's happening in this top art. No idea whatsoever.
It's like going from Grandpa, right, all the way over to the
Oh, okay.
everyone in the family, but at least all the guys, no girls.
Got it.
You can tell some of these are plants, like Nobunaga's ambition is climbing the charts. Yeah, right.
No, it's not. That never climbed any charts. That's exactly where it bottomed off.
Although I do believe that the Guardian Legend is in the last place of
Yeah.
this chart. I like how Ghostbusters is there. That was a rental I made quite a few times. I could not make sense of that game.
Again, players picks, pros picks, and dealers picks.
He's just angry this time.
Yeah, he's
These kids with their Ninja Turtles and their beepers.
The dealers dearly love those pizza nibbling ninjas, and so does just about everyone else in America. What? So is this their best selling? I forget.
Still not clear.
Yeah, this is their sales charts.
Still not clear why
But
anyone
there's
would care
points.
what the dealers pick and who the pros are. Who are these pros?
I think those are the counselors in the counselors' corner. Perhaps.
I wish games still had names like this, like Blaster Master. And
Super Mario Bros. 2 or
Faxana,
the
dude.
War of the Wart. Nope, never called it that.
Wait, what is the dealers dearly love those pizza nibbling ninjas, and so does just.
it's just
about
they
everyone
just
else in
like money.
America.
People come in and give them money.
Oh, that's the Ninja Turtles. I thought he was talking about
Whoa.
Yo Annoyed, and
Yeah.
I got
They
excited.
actually had a cool poster.
This is awesome.
Although I don't think I ever played this game.
I did.
You played Dino Wars?
Yeah, it's cool. There's actually giant robot dinosaurs, and you can hop out, and you're like a little tiny guy. So I thought that was really great.
Damon, I want that poster.
Yeah.
Look
That
at
is
this full
really
map
awesome.
of River City Ransom.
Full
You're
map of
wondering-
River City Ransom.
Again, a map of this game, not that helpful really, except for the exit layout.
Golf, Boxel, Quark, Solar,
Etc.
Somebody had a stroke right there. Those are just made up words.
you-
Gaga farm this farm.
You guys know who Quirk is? He became Acclaim's mascot.
Yeah, he was a tomato, right?
Yeah, he was a tomato.
He was
and
like a
he was
cool
part
tomato.
of that Power Team show with like the Warrior from Wizards and
Yeah.
Warriors, and
I had that game. I've always loved the Mario Golf games.
Yeah, those are
they're
really good.
fantastic.
This one was really good.
I have a nice version of Mario Golf and a Play Choice machine at my house, and it's like a little bit different. And it's really good. It's such a good game.
Mario's hair is different colors in both of these images.
Yeah, I like those.
Better
old,
right into Nintendo Power.
I like
that's-
those old Game Boy classifications. Like
Oh, yeah,
this is
this
from
is-
this series.
You have a two-player.
Oh,
mode in this
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
And then F1 Race was the first 4-player Game Boy game.
Ooh.
Had a-
This was Quirk, yeah. A hip tomato with shades and a sense for adventure.
oh my god, yeah, I nailed it.
That was a tough game, actually.
So this is just a bunch of shitty box pushing games,
Like
basically.
This is all they had out for Game Boy at the beginning?
Yeah, it was.
played a
No,
lot
it
of
was.
these.
It wasn't that great, Damon.
Solar Striker
Solar
looks... I
Striker
think I had
shooter.
Solar Striker.
Huh? It looks like an old arcade shooter. Like
Yeah.
it's not even that complex.
Isn't it weird that they were intercapping back then?
So I played a bunch. Every game in this bottom thing I played. Asmic World is a weird game with a dinosaur in it. Boomer's Adventure in Asmic World, and then Bugs Bunny was kind of a cool puzzle game. I don't know what
So
selection is, actually. I
the
take it
Game
back.
Boys are
Selection.
really. It's a really weird system because it's like very few times in history have I seen a system come out where the games at launch look completely different than the games a few years later. Like by the end, the games look practically SNES level. Like they were like really high level NES games. But at the start, like this looks like crap.
Keep in mind, this is the same system that ran Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
This is quite a preview section here.
Was this this an insert?
Super Mario 3, yeah.
Oh wow! Another preview of Mario 3. Gosh, man, the hype just steamrolled me at the time for this stuff.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. This is off the damn charts on
the power and player meter.
Still not at 5, actually. I think it's right below. A little low. One of the greatest games Nintendo ever made. It's not really hitting the top.
Hey, they have to keep their critical integrity, right? Oh, look at that cartoon of the airship.
Yeah, that's great.
It's epic. Wow,
it's subtle. They just threw it in the corner. But yes, you could fly in this game for the first time in Mario history, and it blew my mind. I remember sitting there looking at this magazine going, you can fly? Yes, it's true. Mario can fly as Raccoon or Tanuki Mario. It's great.
Who's this?
That's the frog, but he's weird upside down.
Oh, he's wearing, okay.
He's swimming downwards.
It looks like a pig, right? Eyes.
Yeah.
Look at the little frog prince in the corner. Yeah. He's not from any. Oh no, I guess the kings get turned.
The kings get turned into ugly animals. Burai Fighter.
Burai Fighter. I
remember like seeing this one. I don't think I ever really. Played it.
Wait, hold on. I love how it just said there's the front page, and then the next one's just like. And for when you get in trouble, like what?
Wait,
it's like we weren't having a conversation.
Look
there.
how cool that spacesuit is.
Is that a kill screen back there? Or is that what the game looks like?
Oh, it's like this. What is all this?
That looks like when an NES freezes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. When you get the couple letters and numbers in
it's
with
like,
your Mario hat.
Really hard to read all this.
Nobody can read that.
When you leave your game on for 3 days, paused, and then you come and
like,
you shake the Nintendo just a little bit.
Yeah.
Bastion X.
Yep. Skipped this one.
Yeah. I could not even pronounce that.
This is not my issue. I know I've played like a high percentage of NES games.
Well, you played Dino Wars, you said.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this Dino Wars art is awesome.
Go back. Look, see? He's inside the guy's head.
This is awesome.
This is so cool.
I kind of want to play this game now.
Yeah. I just want to get that tattooed on my chest.
I know.
That's the view from
inside. All of this art is so damn good.
See how you're a big guy there, but like, you get out and you're a little spaceman and you explore the interior.
Oh, so it's like Blaster Master.
Yeah, or Metal Warriors.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sweet.
But with dinosaurs. It's pretty cool.
So yeah, in the comic this time it's Dragon Warrior.
Oh, it's Dragon Warrior. Okay.
Yeah.
Because they were just giving out copies of Dragon Warrior with Nintendo Power.
Yeah, that's how most people I know got it. This looks like Shovel Knight, by the way.
A stack of 10 of them.
They are sort of giving away a secret in the game. Like Nestor is trying to find this stash, and then Howard suggests that you just go around the back door of the castle, which is how you do it.
Oh yeah.
Well, isn't that in Final Fantasy?
Oh, maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe it's a Final Fantasy.
Yeah, because there's like an invisible door in the very back of the castle.
Counselor's Corner.
Oh, I thought the question was who framed Roger Rabbit. We do not know.
That's why they took out the question mark.
Where are the magical buildings?
Do you guys know why there's lots of questions about Roger Rabbit?
I don't know.
Because that game was goddamn impossible?
Yeah, because it's an unplayable mess.
I never played it.
Oh my god, Damon, never, ever, ever even think to go back to play that game. It is impossible. It makes no sense. There's this giant map, and they go, oh, find the clue. And you're like, what?
Like
you have to get in a car?
It's a boring studio lot, so there's just like cars and garage doors the entire way.
And then you go in a random door and there's like a dog kills you. Like you have to fight dogs in that game. Derek Whipple. Oh my god, he looks like Putnam Whipple.
Yeah, he does. Jeff Hazard.
His name is Jeff Hazard.
Yeah. Look at that guy on the lower right. I'm channeling him.
Yeah, you
Greg
are.
Olson. What's his favorite stuff? Does he like pizza? Because I like pizza.
That is awesome.
Video games, fishing, camping. All right, I get along with that guy just fine.
Yeah, I like their highest game score.
It's my looper.
How do I pass the dancing Japanese zombies in level 5?
Oh, have you guys played Monster Party?
I didn't play.
That has the best bosses of any game of all time. You fight chicken nuggets and chicken wings in one boss. You fight a wishing well that throws money at you.
No, I never played it, but that sounds amazing.
Oh, it's also called Monster Party.
How do I pass the dancing Japanese zombies? How does he know they're Japanese?
Yeah, right? I liked this game, Legacy of the Wizard.
I don't know.
There's a whole family of characters, and each member of the family has like different abilities, and you choose which one to go questing with into the dungeon. It's cool.
I'm sold.
This is great.
Can I borrow your copy?
Yes.
Can I come over after school and play it?
Tomorrow. Back then I do great music. Adventures of Willow, obviously.
Where is the Ring of Dwarf?
Where is it? This is awesome.
This guy.
Yeah.
Ultima. That was their hardcore RPG.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
you can't explain this in Counselor's Corner.
No, this is a lot.
How do I get through stage 6? Well, that's a big level.
Well, that's
I mean,
a lot.
what? You play through it. You shoot a lot of stuff and fight the boss. Like,
see, you could tell there were very different people on the writing staff at Nintendo Power, because some people were sitting in the other room and they were doing layouts, and it was just like practice, 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 and these guys were like, "Well, first you got to learn up to
the bird code. That's such a good one.
yeah, from Mega Man.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
you
yeah.
hold A and B, it turns all the stars into birds.
It does nothing else, right?
Yeah, it's just all it does. It's so cool.
That's so weird.
Icarus fights Medusa Angle. That's another one of my favorites. Also,
This is one of the best codes of all time, by
Danger,
the way.
Terror, Horror.
Is that a real one?
Yeah.
What does that do?
It's like it's Danger, Terror, Horror, then all exclamation points is another late game into the game
Kid
code.
Icarus?
Yeah. Isn't that great?
Oh, man, that's awesome.
You mentioned
Icarus
Guardian
fights
Legends
Medusa Angels.
earlier.
Shortcut.
You can buy out the shop.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
Man.
Guardian Legend.
I like how they got
Godzilla's a really
Godzilla's
early
on it.
turn-based strategy game.
Oh, that's that
And
really?
yeah, it's famous. Godzilla 2 is like this revolutionary turn-based strategy game.
Why would they make Godzilla a turn-based strategy game?
I don't know. I mean, I would play it.
The
Yeah.
machine couldn't,
I just
you couldn't kick over. Well, I guess I had Rampage at the time. I was going to say you couldn't
Yeah.
render buildings being destroyed, but
I love the final scene here. Godzilla and Mothra just sort of staring out into the stars together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
having a bro moment.
we need that shirt. Too.
Bad dudes, powerful punch. This is just a feature in the game. You just hold the A button down. Like that's not really a secret.
Yeah, that's not a cheat.
That's like
Oh,
one
it's
of
a
the moves in
charge
the
punch,
game.
but
Yeah.
I guess it probably doesn't even say that in the manual or anything.
Super Mario got some Game Boy game in here.
What's
I love
going
this
on
little-
there?
What's the code here?
Coin
Mario
collection.
holds. Oh, it's
Yeah,
just that
it's to
secret area. I
multiply.
remember this. You could shoot your way into like a secret room or something.
I think this was just part of the game.
Yeah,
I thought this was just part of the level.
this Rambo game sucked.
Yeah, it did.
RoboCop.
There was 3 RoboCop games
I
for the
know.
NES.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Again, like the Bubble Bobble stage select was DDFFJ. I had this memorized when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
this.
it's so easy.
I know this is one of my favorite games of all time.
Why do some games have a 16 to 32 character code screen and then Bubble Bobble?
Bubble Bobble does it in 5 letters.
It has 200 levels.
Yeah.
I know.
And they sorted it out.
And then Kid Icarus, you get somewhere and it's just like, oh, here's 8 billion different.
Yeah, here's some lowercase letters.
I guess because they were
Exactly
counting
like
how many
numbers.
missiles you had and how many like hammers. And,
Yeah,
and
I mean, I
stuff
must
like
have
that.
to store all that, but still, come on, people.
Do you remember
man.
these DuckTales secrets?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't remember
yeah.
the one-up loop.
Yeah, I don't know about the one-up thing. You can just get infinite one-ups, huh?
If you kept playing the level over.
This
and
would
over.
have been my favorite game that year too, so I must have known it at some point. Ooh, Winter Winners.
These are. I've never heard of any of these games.
And what is this shitty artist that they got?
Yeah, what?
Bring back the other guy, the squiggly lines guy.
Yeah, what is
You
this?
guys don't
is
remember
terrible.
Short Order and Explode?
This guy looks like he was drawing for highlights and he got fired.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, all those animals would be killing each other.
Short Order and Explode was a double game that was Power Pad games.
What?
And
Yeah.
they were meant to be hit with your hands. I mean, that's how I played them. Like they weren't meant to be used with your foot. They're like whack-a-mole type games.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
This game looks interesting, but I don't think I ever played it.
Short Order is about
Infiltrator?
hamburgers.
What's? I can't even tell what's
The
going on.
Chess Master.
Chess Master.
Thrilling preview.
And then here's Short Order.
they previewed a chess game.
So yeah, so check out Short Order. It's a burger themed game, which of course is my jam,
Yeah.
and it has a really cool art.
So you stack burgers using the power pad?
Yeah, with the Power Pad.
Is it good?
No,
Okay.
but it's really interesting.
It's
This
got kind of
duck-
it got a 3 for theme and fun.
Oh wow.
These captions are terrible. Better get hopping. There's no stopping.
Bong.
Look at. I do like Sewer Burger. That's a good band name. The Sewer Burgers.
It's pretty good.
Video shorts.
This issue is just packed with previews.
Man,
Yeah.
I
mean,
love.
this was,
I love that.
There couldn't be more games coming out
I know,
than in
there's
1990.
so many games.
Road Blast. Oh, go back. So Road Blasters is a late Atari game that was like. I mean, that looks really difficult to port, but it looks okay.
Yeah, I love sports games back then where like one of the players would just be blue or red.
Vic Tokai. Remember
Was this
that
their,
game
like,
company?
review system?
I
in
guess.
Nintendo Power back then?
I mean, I don't even know
Yeah.
what that says. I think people were just like, did you ever like go to anybody in school? No, that got a 2 on the fun meter. At
What was
Nintendo
the?
Power. I don't play that
What
garbage.
was the 3D Atari driving game that they tried to port to the NES, and there's like 9 seconds of it out? You remember
I'm not
that?
sure.
You go upside
Sure.
down in it.
Is
It's
it
like
hard driving?
hard driving, I believe is what it is. Yeah.
That would never work on the NES.
But they got a loop working like a
Dude,
3D rendered
there are 200 games in this issue.
Dig Dug 2.
Buy them
Streamers-
all. High scores section there. Still
What's that
showing
kid
us
doing?
how to get
Oh,
good
okay,
photos.
Yeah, I love that.
God, this just keeps going.
Harris Poll winners, whoop it up.
External.
Oh yeah, so winners got to go to the Nintendo headquarters or the Nintendo of America office.
This guy actually, Richard Furman takes a call as winner. Bill Gerard listens in. So
he's a counselor.
He got to sit with a counselor, and some kid called in. That was his afternoon.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
They're here for all days. Like, they fly into Seattle, and he's like, after a night's rest, then on Monday was a big day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just like 3 days
Oh
of
my
them
God.
hanging with Nintendo.
Somebody who worked at Nintendo at the time was like, oh, I got to hang out with these
We have
player
like
pulse
generators
kids.
that would do the same thing.
That's true.
Yeah, but not for 3 days.
Well, I don't know. Some of them line up for a long time outside.
Who the hell is this?
Wait, he gets a celebrity profile.
Did you just skip past the Nintendo World Championships call out?
Yeah,
Did you guys go to this?
I did.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Kansas City. They
both
don't have,
went, huh?
They don't have Kansas City here, but...
that is so cool.
Yeah, one of my friends actually got the hat because he got to, like, quarter semifinals or something.
Really?
And I thought it was the coolest thing in the world, but he came to school the next day and everybody made fun of him.
There's another typo there. U.S. Titties.
Yeah. But, dude, look
Titties.
So titties.
Look at the phone number, 1-900-HOT for Nintendo World Championship.
Dude, that probably showed up on a lot of bills, and a lot of wives got in a lot of arguments.
Hot for NWC.
Anyway, actor Stephen Furst.
Yo, who is this guy?
He was in the movie Animal House. He played Flounder in Animal House.
Oh, my God. And then he never worked again.
Yeah, right?
Has he done anything after that?
No, he just plays at NES games.
I don't know.
Dream Team.
Listeners, sound off in the comments below and let us know if Stephen Furst has ever done another movie.
He starred with Michael Keaton as an escaped mental patient in the Dream Team.
Look at this guy talking about Double Dragon 2. My kids and I really liked Double Dragon 2 a lot. The thing I like most about the game is that 2 players can play at the same time. The new Cyclone Spin Kick is another great feature. What are you talking about, dude?
Also, I don't understand it. He's reviewing the game, but there's also a preview of the game.
He didn't review a game.
No, I know. But this is celebrity review. But we already had like a 4-page spread on Double Dragon 2 at the beginning of the game.
Well, yeah. Cool.
More previews.
Look how awesome that helicopter looks.
Yeah, that does look super awesome.
Man.
What a scene. Look at that.
Did they even mention...
Super C is such a cool game.
Gossip.
Oh, you know what's weird? They don't mention Contra anywhere in the write-up, but the first word is contrary.
Yeah.
They snuck it in there.
There will be an NES sequel.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Why would they say...
What's up with that penis glove?
Yeah, why is he giving us gossip? And what is this thing?
A ghost? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I can't believe they made a remote control video game.
Cut it out. That's really strange. Huh. MTV Studios.
They're bringing Narc to NES. That was like a ultra-violent arcade game.
Yeah, well, it was violent just to show the effects of drugs on...
I like they just throw in... They're attempting to make this one follow the arcade game as closely as possible.
Mm-hmm. Look how Acclaim is doing it, even though that was...
Acclaim is long gone. This is a Midway. This video series is also a very shining example of how many companies have been going out of business forever. Like Acclaim no longer exists. I have no idea who even made
Rare made Snake, Rattle, and Roll.
Sunsoft, this is a Rare game. It's a pretty cool game.
You know what they had? A Lamborghini. Listen to our last Let's Read.
Gossip galore. Advanced D&D is coming to the NES. Every game ever. This is the NES planner for January. Nothing coming out in February.
Is Mario 3 on the chart?
That's the month that Batman comes out.
Yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 in March.
Who planned that? There's 3 games in February and 40 in March.
Back issues.
Oh, yeah, I love those books down there, by the way.
Ninja Gaiden one.
Yeah, the DuckTales one is my favorite cover, though.
Sam, is it possible to get this Tips and Tactics books in it?
Yeah, they're on Amazon.
Oh, really?
We should buy them before this episode goes up.
I know.
Because they're like $4.
What's coming up next? More Super Mario Bros. 3. Deluxe Game Pack Directory.
I have that.
What is that?
I can bring that in.
What is that?
Pretty good. It's a pink like 10-page thing which just has every single game that had come out to that time, and it has a rating for it, but the ratings are like flubbed like this. It's like funness, awesomeness, graphical awesomeness. Okay, that's a contest.
Back of the issue. Super Power. Look for this Nintendo seal of quality on game packs and accessories.
They should have never gotten away with. They should have never done away with that.
I know.
Thanks for joining us for another Let's Read.
For sure.
Power.
Let's read!
Let us know in the comments on Twitter what other retro gaming mags you want to read with us, and we'll see you next time.